my God.
What the fuck is this? Sick.
Sergeant, report. What's happening in there?
Come on, we've keyed entry to Teletubby House Hill thing.
Do you have the Teletubbies in custody?
Funny you should say, custody, sir.
Stow that shit, officer. Sir, they're all dead.
God damn it! Did Shrek get there first?
I'd say, sir. They're all on some sort of life support in here. They've been hooked up to unreasonably lethal doses of tubby custard. I've never seen anything so awful. And the tubby TVs. It's got Shrek 2 on loop. The DVDs, he put them right in there.
That's sick. Fuck!
Wait, where's the Nunu? Sir?
What's this? The Nunu isn't accounted for? It may be our only witness. We need this evidence if we ever get that sick swamp-dwelling green son of a bitch into court.
Roger that, sir. Get clean about here. It'll take a team of them to try and find a tail.
Understood. Good luck out there, officers. Keep those safeties off.
Kill me!
Welcome to Shart Select.
Welcome to Shart Select, recorded on location from the shed at the bottom of the Wizard's Tower. This episode is sponsored by Cockwarts, a wizarding school for real wizards, which isn't created by some awful bigot, just an awful mage. Yeah, thanks for that, Fenric. And welcome to Shart Select. I am your wonderful host, Winstolf, and I am joined as ever by my sexy compatriots, Ryan.
Hello.
And also cuddled up in the podcasting shed, it's Stu.
Hiya.
Hello. Let's just launch straight into telling the fans, the listeners, our Sharty army. What do they call Sharters? The Shart army? What do we call them?
No, we need to put like a Twitter
Shit
poll out
bags.
just to see.
Shitbags. Let's tell the shitbags what we're all about. We are a weekly gaming podcast recorded under orders from a bunch of worryingly bizarre wizards who live in a firm, satisfyingly rigid tower. If you enjoy the show, please don't forget to follow us and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever podcast service you use to help us reach more lovely people. Being a cutting-edge podcast, we're now also on Amazon Music, so you can shout, "Alexa, play some Shart Select!" Boom, there we are. If you'd like to contact us with any ideas, feedback, or just for a chat, we can be reached at Shart Select Pod on Twitter and all other socials. If you'd rather listen to Shart Select on YouTube, then we have you covered there too, with new episodes added every week, gameplay videos, and other such treats, but no videos of Stu's balls.
That's for OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. That's for OnlyFans. We also have a Patreon at www.patreon.com/ShartSelect, where you can pledge to gain access to extra drip tray episodes, along with various other gubbins. And I just spat all over my phone. Now, on with the show!
You mean your crystal ball?
Yeah, did I say phone? Oh, sorry. Old habits die hard. So, yeah. Hey, guys, how we doing?
It's quite a treat in this week's drip tray. That was just recorded.
Oh, this week's drip tray is... Yeah, the wizards have just been in and quarantined it and taken it away. That's how spicy it was.
Yeah, they sent the hazmat team down to take it away.
You say the hazmat team, it's just Master Cumbrag with a bucket on his head with eye holes cut out. It was very lackluster.
Yeah, he said he was cosplaying as Among Us spaceman as well.
Yeah, I do worry about him a bit. I think the wizards are getting more eccentric, if that's even possible anymore. Did you know the Wizardverse had a police department?
No, it's just like...
I didn't know that,
no.
no.
The town must be getting bigger. The last time I checked, it was just that industrial estate.
Yeah, I just saw a load of police vans go screaming past, like a SWAT team van. I think they came from the Teletubbies hill. It's all cordoned off with police tape. I don't know what's going on.
It's not even... It's just over the hill, isn't it? Quite far away.
Yes, over the hills. It is quite far away. You can tell when you're getting close because these showers come up out of the ground. shower head things, like microphones in, and they say, "Time for Teletubbies!"
Yeah, I was
and then they all
fucking
come
sat
out.
down on one of those hills once and that happened.
Ooh, hello. Did you know that those microphones are actually an early warning system? So if the Teletubbies see you, they will maul you.
They're feral, aren't they?
I've seen Tinky Winky just chase someone down the hill. Like, if they run at speed, they run on all fours at speed, and they will catch you.
I saw Dipsy shove his antenna up somebody's ass.
Yeah, it basically doubles as a horn/butt plug. If he catches you, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know what Lala's fucking coat hanger's all about. That's dangerous. I don't want to get caught by that fucking thing.
Yeah,
It's
acts
all a
as
bit
like a
worrying,
lasso.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's lasso is what it's like. Yeah, they run on all fours apart from Poe.
Yeah,
and rides the scooter.
which is the one with just a little ring at the top.
That's Poe.
All right, I heard that was a cock ring.
It is. Poe rides the scooter up a hill, backflips off, and just lands cock ring first on you. But it has paralysing powers, so you're like on the spot. You couldn't see my physical animation there, listeners, but it was really good.
Makes you tell the truth as well.
Yeah, the darkest truth.
Your darkest fantasies.
Spill your secrets.
Yeah.
I know all your secrets.
And then they play it out on the telly.
Yeah, they play it to the world.
Yeah.
And like zooms in on the tummies, and it's just like some fucking weird fantasy, like Stu dressed like a cowboy getting bummed by Arthur Morgan or something. It's like, stop it, Teletubbies. And the more you plead, the more they enjoy it. Don't want to know what's in Tinky Winky's handbag. I hear he's got a fucking Glock in there. So yeah, anyway, that was grim, wasn't it? Before we start, I've got unannounced something that grinds my chode. Because recently my other half has got into TikTok. Yeah. This is how I can tell I am an old man at this point, so I can't even refute it when Pixie Podcast calls me an old man anymore. So she was laying in bed listening to TikTok while watching fucking TikTok videos yesterday, and all it was just a stream of noises that are designed to be irritating. So only way I can describe it, it's like people doing stupid voices. I realise this is me saying this. This is Shart saying this. So it's a bit pot kettle. But there's all these stupid noises and like just people being bellends for 10 seconds onto somebody else being a bellend for 10 seconds. I don't get it. I'm old. What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, the TikTok does my head in.
Yeah.
Like every other video is just someone looking at the screen, going and then just miming to a fucking song and then putting subtitles about something else on the top.
Yeah.
Like it's like 95% of the videos.
Yeah. Do you want to refute this, Jim?
You have to put some effort into liking and disliking first before you start getting to the alright stuff.
Well, what I've done is just dislike it in general.
Thoughts, bloody twerking away or whatever.
Thoughts. Those damn twerking thoughts. Come around here twerking they booties.
I've seen one on there that looked suspiciously like Craig, but I'm pretty sure it just was Craig.
Damn it. I thought that wig would cover me well. Apart from I forgot to wear it. So yeah, fair enough, it was me. I was trying to get some attention from my OnlyFan.com site. I still only got Stu on there. Yeah, that barking out there, guys. I think there's some kind of hellhounds about in the spooky woods today. Oh, did you guys see Bungle before, by the way?
He's looking well hench, isn't he?
You know, I had to run back from the Teletubby hill because I swear he was fucking stalking me through the woods. I just kept hearing, "Oh, dearie me," and every time he steps on twigs, then he was just muttering, "I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up," as he walked through the woods.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I was like, I need to get back to the shed quick. I know it's not got a door that locks, but at least we've got safety in numbers. I can throw Stuart in first or something if he comes in here. And then me and Ryan can just make a break for it. But yeah, even the dummy thick man's scared of him now, you know. I only go, "Vic," and as he reached for Bungle's cheeks, Bungle just turned around, grabbed his wrists and went, "You fucking dare, you nonce!" And it ran away into the woods. I'm a bit worried that he's getting a bit OP.
He is getting a bit, he needs to be nerfed.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before he runs into Shrek, and then there's going to be a fucking fireworks. Local gang leader Shrek. His gang of Zippy and a donkey.
I thought they were lovers.
I mean, gang members, lovers, who knows anymore, right? It's all becoming one big sticky mess. This wizard verse.
Need some sort of wiki,
Anyway.
don't we, to try and straighten it all out.
Shart wiki.
the wizard verse wiki. A wiki wild wild west. So, let's get things back on track and let's not worry about Bungle anymore. Because, let's get back to the warm, fluffy... I'm going to say fluffy, don't listen to the Drip Tray episode, it'll take the word fluffy for you forever. But, warm, fluffy parts of the podcast, like Ryan's mother chunking surprise, which is always a joy to behold. So good that Ryan's having some kind of seizure. So, Ryan, what have you got for us this week? And out of your bag of surprises.
It's AI written horror quote horror end quote story.
You've been to see the AI computer.
Yeah,
how's it doing?
Some more. I don't care.
Oh, don't be like that. It likes you. I think you're its only friend. And you say you don't care about it.
Yep.
You are a cold fuck. It's because of you, people like fucking Skynet exist. Or things like Skynet exist.
Or if you've watched Terminator Dark Fate, Legion.
Yeah, Legion, otherwise known as Alternate Skynet.
Yeah, not Skynet.
I quite liked it. It was a good film, though.
It's kind of like a soft reboot.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Terminator what?
I kind of liked gnarly old Sarah Connor. She was a badass.
Yeah.
She just didn't take no shit, did she? Remember in Terminator 2 when that bloke licked her?
Yeah.
It's always the weirdest part of Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that John Connor's proper harsh to those two dude bros when they try and come and save him.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you called for them. You called for them to help you. And then he's like, you calling what? A dipshit? Like, oi, Ed Furlong. You fucking called them over. What a cunt. I hope that T-1000 killed him after
That's my mom, Todd.
that. Listening to Guns N' Roses like a fucking bad boy with his ginger mullet friend. Anyway, go listen back to that ancient follow-through episode where we talk about Terminator 2.
It's fucking ancient, that one.
Oh,
isn't it?
watch it on YouTube where lip sync it up to the actual film.
Yes. That's where we first talked about semi-corrals, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Then when one appeared in the Wizardverse afterwards. All very strange.
Say, that's a nice bike.
You can't see what I'm doing, it's a wasted joke. Right, okay. Ryan, hit us with a surprise, motherfucker.
Okay. Sunny Amsterdam is the name of this one.
Okay.
Daniel Plum looked at the giant map in his hands and felt lonely. He walked over to the window and reflected on his rural surroundings. He had always loved sunny Amsterdam with its tender, tall trees.
Okay.
It was a place that encouraged his tendency to feel lonely. Then he saw something in the distance, or rather, someone. It was the figure of Casper Bogtrotter. Casper was a brutal do-gooder with handsome elbows and pretty moles.
Handsome elbows.
I like your elbows, boy. Daniel gulped. He glanced at his own reflection. He was a courageous, sympathetic wine drinker with squat elbows and pink moles.
Okay.
His friends saw him as an ordinary, outrageous ogre.
Oh, wait. Shrek.
Once, he had even jumped into a river and saved a thirsty baby.
Thirsty baby. That's
So
disgusting.
did he get river water to feed to the baby?
I don't know. It depends what kind of thirsty, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not go down that road.
But not even a courageous person who had once jumped into the river. But not even a courageous person who had once jumped into a river and saved a thirsty baby was prepared for what Casper had in store today. The drizzle rained like. Okay, I can't speak. The drizzle rained like loving maggots, making Daniel confident.
Okay.
That's why I can't speak, because it don't make sense.
No, it's bollocks, isn't it?
As Daniel stepped outside and Casper came closer, he could see an aggressive smile on his face.
Ooh.
Casper gazed at the affection of 6,612 callous, flabby foxes.
What?
He said in hushed tones, "I love you, and I want equality." Daniel looked back, even more confident, and still fingering the giant map. "Casper, I'm in love with you," he said. They looked at each other with puzzled feelings, like two grubby, gentle goldfish sitting at a very intelligent snowstorm, which had piano music playing in the background, and two brave uncles running to the beat.
Okay.
That's how they looked at each other. Daniel regarded Casper's handsome elbows and pretty moles. I feel the same way. Daniel revealed with a delighted grin. Casper looked cross, his emotions blushing like a raw, relieved record. Then Casper came inside a nice glass of wine.
What?
That was it.
Just ruined his wife.
Fucking random, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, that was very bizarre. I like the end though. It ended on an interesting note where he came in a wine glass. Yeah, that was. I think the AI computer was slowly losing the plot.
Yeah. Mine's been...
I think it needs an update. It's on Windows 10. Updates always go wrong for Windows 10.
Oh, it's Windows 10. It might be Windows 95.
Oh yeah, a Windows 3.11 for work groups. That's what I used to have. Didn't even have a fucking start by my first computer. It was a nightmare. It had just enough hard drive space to receive one Microsoft Paint picture. And I didn't have a printer.
Just one.
Yeah. So what I used to do was draw a picture in Microsoft Paint and save it to a floppy disk. And after about 2 pictures, you fill the floppy disk. So I had a box full of floppy disks with like really kind of precise pixel art Microsoft Paint drawings on. They were really good, to be fair. I don't know what happened to them. They're probably shit when I look back on them now as an old man.
Remember back in the day before the internet, you used to open Paint, draw a load of squiggly lines, and then fill in the blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people did for entertainment back then. I'm going to fill in some squares.
I got...
Or maybe you...
I thought of the game that we didn't mention on the the reboot or remake episode.
Oh,
I
yes.
thought of one.
Go on.
Hellgate London.
Oh, Hellgate London was sick.
Oh, procedurally generated dungeons.
Yeah.
And you were like knights, like kind of
Sci-fi
alternate
paladins,
future.
yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
You could be they were like the tank class, and then you had like... I can't remember what... There was like these like...
There was a hunter or something, wasn't it? You were? Ranged
Ranged guy with like a sniper rifle thing.
I remember we all got it, played it for a bit, and then the servers became fucking unstable as shite, so we stopped playing it.
We got... I don't think... Did we ever get to Endgame? I don't think we did we?
We didn't finish it, but we got pretty far.
Yeah.
What you two did is like every MMO you ever played, said it was the new best thing, played it for a bit, and then went back to World of Warcraft.
I played it for a while, Hellgate London, it was good.
But all the time, Blizzard was just whispering in your ear, "Come back to Warcraft."
It's no Warcraft. Come on.
It was funny.
Skargan's waiting.
We obviously played that before we went into London for real.
Yeah.
And then you go to London for real, it's like, because all the levels and dungeons and stuff are named after subway stations.
That's right, yeah.
It's like, oh, fucking hell. There's like, was it Thames something or other? It's like, fucking hell, there's a fucking boss down there.
There's Covent Gardens. I remember my paladin, it was fucking sick.
Yeah, it was.
A shield and a sword.
I've just thought, though, how Warcraft eventually lured Ryan back? It just went, "Ryan, we've got thick boys now." And it was it. They're like a fucking shot, wasn't it?
Thick boys are on for the Alliance, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but you still love them.
There's Fox people now.
Fox people?
God. Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fair enough. They're catering to a different crowd.
Yeah,
Really?
So, yeah.
Full pair.
They're not mucking,
Little fox fellas about the size of goblins.
they're not mucking about, Blizzard. They've got some ideas to get these people in, haven't they? You know, get the various the tribes of geekdom to play Warcraft. Interesting. See, you have to cast your mind back. Was it episode 2 we talked about thick boys?
Yeah, I think it was.
Because thick boys were like our main draw for ages until it became wizards. Because we're very fickle. We move on to a different thing all the fucking time, don't we? So fair enough. I was going to talk about something else. Remember, we did the episode about like bosses and then difficult battles and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I thought of a very difficult battle which I never defeated. No matter how many times I tried. Knights of Sidonia on Guitar Hero 3.
Really, a boss battle. Is
Oh well, it was for me, mate. I'll tell you what. I played the song quite happily until I got to the hammer-ons, and then my stupid fucking stumpy ham fingers could not do the hammer-ons. So when I got to the guitar solo, it was like, and drop the solo, bling blong, bling bling blong, bling blong. Oh, for God's sakes! I couldn't do it. Might as well have fucking crab claws. I couldn't do it.
I saw this on thingy. So if you were a video game boss, how would you be defeated?
Tickle me gooch.
You go.
Press circle to tickle gooch. Like press B to interrogate.
Mine would be take me karaoke.
Take your karaoke. Yeah, that'll kill Ryan.
That'll kill me off.
Ryan's awkwardness levels. There's a meter for awkwardness, and Ryan's just like in the corner till his head just pops.
Yeah, up up next singing Sweet Home Alabama. Ryan's like, oh, fuck.
There's a Ryan just flaking out in the background. What's the best way to defeat Stu?
Don't mention cum around him.
Or...
I know, how would you be defeated, Stu?
Some sort of public speaking, I think.
I've got an answer. Make him walk from the car park to the villa in Centre Parks.
Walk.
Send him on a walk.
This is a crusade! Stu walking across the desert.
Walk plus that was.
Walk plus. Alright, I've got a similar question for you that I saw on Twitter the other day. If you were killed in a video game, what loot would you drop?
What loot would I drop?
Yeah.
This is a Pixie podcast question, wasn't it?
I think it might have been. Sorry, Pixie, I've stolen your question.
I'd probably drop some Corsair RAM and some
RGB
gaming
RAM.
headphones.
Yeah, you probably would, you know. And a floppy disk with loads of AI scripts on it.
Yeah.
What about you, Stu?
Oh?
Kill a rabbit's dildo.
Just
Dropped out of his ass.
Just a dunk, and it drops out.
yeah. Just a stump on the floor.
Epic drop.
Stu explodes like the cyber demon when he dies.
What would you drop?
I don't know, just fucking... just disappointment, maybe. I don't drop anything, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, god damn it.
Just fucking grey loot, just not was worthless stuff.
Yeah, great. Like, god damn it, it's just a level 1 leather belt. What the fuck? I don't know what I drop. I asked you guys the question. I didn't answer for myself, really, did I?
I didn't.
No, don't know. Like an old typewriter or something. Just lands on your foot. Oh, fuck! That's all I can think of.
CRT TV.
Yes! A CRT telly. And like a Mega Drive or something, the typewriter.
You know what I miss about CRT? Be able to degauss monitors.
Oh, degaussing monitors.
Do you remember that one in college?
Ah.
There's that big, massive, like 20-inch CRT monitor.
Yeah, anyway. When you reset it, and it was like, oh!
Yeah, they used to get me off that in school, that getting IT, because nobody else used to do it. Used to go around going,
yeah. As the old meme says, yeah, you've tried sex, but have you ever tried degaussing a monitor?
especially when you get the really big ones.
Oh, God. That was fucking magic, that, wasn't it? Oh, I've got tip-ins and needles thinking about it.
Tip-ins and needles?
Yeah.
What's a tip-in?
I don't know. It's like a new kind of pins. There's a question for the gentleman here. Have you ever had pins and needles in your meat staff?
In your
What have you been doing?
Yeah, in your personal meat staff.
I've done it before. It's gone a little bit numb because I've been sat funny. And
Yeah,
really
like, yeah. Like if you sat on like the edge of a chair for too long or something. Yeah, I had it the other day and I ignored it for a bit. I thought, no, fuck, I'm not moving. I'm busy here. I'm watching telly or playing a game or something. I didn't move. I refused. Then when I got up and the pins and needles struck, fucking hell! It's like someone set fire to it. I was like, what with these? Oh god!
I'm not pins and needles. Just had a little bit of numbage.
Oh, I used to get it right.
Oh, God.
No, listen, bear with. I used to get it when you two still lived around your parents. I used to come up and play video games. I'd sit on the arm of the chair playing on the Xbox. And the arm of the chair always got it. I used to try and discreetly get feeling back in it. So I played the Xbox like... Thankfully, you guys were so engaged in World of Warcraft, you never noticed, but...
Just sit on the normal chair then, rather than...
I think
it
might have been
Yeah,
when,
it was.
it might have been when Tube was round or something. Like, he had the chair, and there was always some stuff piled up on the other side of the sofa. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just sit on the arm of the chair there."
You fucking did it on purpose. Give yourself pins and needles in your knob.
It's the closest I could get to masturbating around you, all right? Get out of this house, you pervert!
Anyway, just going back to something a little bit normal. Does anyone else remember taking the little balls out of the old mice and giving them a wipe?
Yeah, field stripping
And
mice,
then
yeah.
Then it was nice and smooth again.
I remember 2 stories about that. Number 1, people kept nicking them in our high school, so the AIT teachers soldered them in. Like melted the plastic around the things to trap them in. Downstairs, after a while, they were nigh unusable because they were so full of like dirt. And the other story is, I once got a mouse that was so knackered up, the mouse ball, No amount of cleaning could fix it. I got so annoyed with it that I twatted it off the wall and it exploded into 1,000 pieces. Fucking cheapo mouse, son of a bitch thing. Never did it to a control pad though, but to a mouse. Oh, I fucked that mouse up something rotten. This was back in the day when they used to have those PS/2 connectors though. I'm talking ancient history here.
Yeah, I know the ones.
When they had to come with a driver because Windows didn't know what a mouse was. You plug the mouse in and you run the CD-ROM and then boom, it's done. Apart from to select the options on the wizard to install the driver, yes, wizard, you had to use the mouse. And it's like, what the fuck?
The installation wizard. Oh yes, I'm here to put this mouse in for you.
All I need to do is install a DLL file right here, and then it's good to go. Oh dear, it's outdated. Never mind. Bye. So yeah, there you go. That was an interesting trip down. What would you call that? Weird biological issues and memory lane.
Yeah,
That's a weird lane.
Well, if you've seen it, it's on the industrial estate.
Where is it?
Yeah, they're renaming all the streets to weird things. There's one called Ballgag Avenue. So, talking of ball gags, it's time for an exciting episode of Kunkel on Uncle, otherwise known as the League of Cool Uncles. But as you know, just to mix things in a bit, we also had creepy uncles that you wouldn't trust around some younger members of your family.
What are them crunkles then?
Well, not that. A crunkle is basically an uncle. They're interchangeable phrases. You just won't trust them around children, is what we're saying there. Without going into too much detail, because that's what the drink tray is for. That sounds really creepy. I did not mean it like that. Ugh. I feel dirty now. I didn't mean it like that, guys. Oh my god. You have to pay $2 a month on Patreon to listen to what the fuck we're on about. You'll see. It'll make sense. So anyway, we've got an uncle for you today.
I thought you were supposed to let us decide.
Oh, well, do we? I mean, I feel like it's a bit of a foregone conclusion, this one, but...
All right, okay.
I mean, you might think differently, you might defend them. But let's cast our minds back to the early 2000s, when the Nerevarine went to the Isle of Vardenfell and killed a load of wood elves, and also saved it from a man with a cheerful voice who wears a mask. I'm talking about, of course, Morrowind. And the first person you were sent to meet...
Cheerful man in a mask.
Yeah.
Hey,
how you doing? And the first person you were sent to meet as a level 1 little puny prisoner was today's noncle, a man who sits in a house only ever wearing leather pants, Caius Cosades. And you go in his house, and he's sat there in candlelight, and his leather kecks just like, you will do my bidding. I'm a member of the Imperial...
It's got no top on either.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a member of the Imperial Legion. It's like, you're fucking on the register, mate. Do you walk around town
you're a
like
member
that?
of something else. Huh?
Yeah. It's just lucky that Vardenfell has no children on it. Because I think he would have been... you know what I mean? You wouldn't have trusted children around him. It's like, don't go near Caius Cosades' house, children. He's fucking weird, him. He's there walking around in his leather kecks, just looking like
give
fucking...
you stuff as well. Like it's grooming you.
Yeah, and you're not even a child.
He'd
But
ask
maybe
you to do stuff, and then you'd do it. It'd be like, yeah,
here,
here's some armour.
Yeah, here, have a pauldron. It's like, you just found that outside, mate. No. It's like, do you want to join me in my bedroom? Fuck off, Caius Cosades.
He also trained you, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, trained you, or groomed you. Yeah. What do you guys think, Uncle or Noncle Caius Cosades?
He's a bit nonkly, isn't he?
It's a bit nonkly, yeah.
Incredibly nonkly. I rest my case, Uncle or Noncle. Calling the shots. So,
if a noncle wears a monocle, does he wear a nonocle?
a mononuncle. He would be a mononuncle.
Yeah.
A mononuncle. A mononuncle.
A nonocle.
Nonocle. That's a monocle specially designed for nonces. Oh,
right, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how it would work. Maybe it plays Jimmy Savile audio clips or something when you touch it. I'm not going to do one. That's what it does. So yeah, thanks for listening to that, everyone. As we all know, that's the most technical part of the episode, Uncle or Noncle. So now, it's time for another newish feature on the podcast. Where Stu flexes his brain muscles to make us flex our brain muscles in return. It's definitely not stolen off another podcast. It is Thick Hunt. Thick Hunt.
Let's start off with a nice game of Thick Cunt.
Fuck you, man. Alright.
Right, so the first set of 3 is about Call of Duty.
Call
Call
of
of
Duty.
Duty.
Do you want to remind us of the rules?
So I'll read out 3 statements, and then you have to decide which one is true and which ones are dirty lies.
Ooh, I like it. It's like Would I Lie to You? Is it less scripted?
Okay, so first one. Okan Kaya, that's someone's name, in November 2012 set the world record for a gaming marathon at 103 hours and 50 minutes. During this session, Okan was able to rise to 37th place on the global Black Ops 2 leaderboard. Fact number
I'm
2.
going to say false. That I'd have some.
Hang on.
very-
Number 2, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just thinking already. Go ahead.
Fact number 2. Jason Statham was the voice for Sergeant Walters in the first Call of Duty game. Fact
Sergeant
number
Walters.
3. Activision released statistics for gameplay hours cumulatively across platforms. Gamers have racked up over 1,900 years worth of gameplay every day, totaling nearly 3 billion years of gaming time.
Shit.
I'm going to go with option 2. Jason Statham.
You think that's the true one?
Yeah.
Fuck. I think option 1, that was that would have some serious health complications if you played the game for that long in one sesh. Serious. You turn into a homunculus or something. I think maybe the third one's true, Stu.
Actually, Jason Statham's the first one.
Was
True
it
or not.
really? No way. I didn't know it was the Staith.
The guy who did the gaming session was actually 135 hours.
Jesus
He
Christ.
was allowed to take a 7-minute break for every hour that he did. So he saved them all up and had like a 7-hour nap or something.
What a maniac. Jesus Christ.
It's actually 1,800 years worth of gameplay on Call of Duty.
That's mad, isn't it, that? The Staith, though,
That's
yeah.
nice.
See, I was thinking, I don't know, to be fair, it's been many years since I played the original Call of Duty, but I just don't think it'd be the Staith. I thought he was in Red Faction too, wasn't he? He was the blue-haired bloke in the dropship.
He was a...
Hello, it's me, the blue guy in the dropship.
Saints Row guy.
The blue guy.
That's Saints Row guy.
I'm fucking Saints Row guy. Get in my dropship.
Right, the next
Right,
set of
anyway.
facts is about
Go on then.
Mario.
Mario?
If you're American, it's Mario, isn't it?
Mario.
Hey, it's
if you're
me,
American.
Mario.
Mario. Mario is the R. It's not an A, it's an R. Mario.
Oh, oregano. Cilantro.
Me and Sarah still call it oregano just because it sounds funny.
Oregano, yeah.
Oregano.
Aluminum. Anyway,
Hi, American listeners. We love you.
Semi-corral.
I mean, Stu asked the question, didn't it?
that's like the
Next time,
yeah,
don't trust Craig.
yeah. That's a full-on like long game fucking con. That wasn't a long con.
Long
The thing
con.
is, it wasn't a con. I said, I don't think we should ask that question. It might sound a bit daft. And you said, we have to say it. It's tradition. So I read that as, all right, Stu wants to say it.
Here's the boss, just throw you under it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, carry on with this.
So-
you fat cunt.
Mario was originally known as Mr. Jump Mustache Man before being renamed to Mario in the US. A Q-Score survey in the early 90s revealed that Mario was more recognizable to American children than Michael Jackson. And number 3. The mushrooms in Mario are based on real-life psychedelic mushrooms, Amanita muscarada. I don't know how you say that.
That was very good. I always thought you were Japanese for a second there.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ryan?
I'm going to go with option 2 again. It's more recognisable than Michael Jackson.
Shimon. I'm going to go with option 3 about the hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Yeah, you're correct. They are based on a real mushroom that when taken, make you actually feel big. So
Whoa. How do
that's
you mean by feel big?
It's part of the hallucinogenics.
Like you think you've got a big chopper, sort of thing.
It makes you feel like you're bigger than you are. Like
Ooh.
you're taller.
What I wonder is, if Mario's not taken the mushroom, is he as small as a child, or is he regular sized human but takes the mushroom and he grows fucking twice the size as a normal adult male?
Yeah, what's the scale here? Yeah, I think it's like a little goblin creature until he takes a mushroom. I think he's a human.
Maybe we should go and find him one day. He'll be knocking around.
I don't fancy that.
He'll be knocking around here somewhere, won't he? Everyone else.
The only problem is if we approach him and try to speak to him, Nintendo are very litigious. They might break into the Wizardverse and give us a cease and desist order.
Stay away from him!
Curious, like if we needed a plumber and Mario came round, is he small as a child and takes mushrooms, or is he a normal bloke and takes mushrooms and he becomes huge?
It's a good question, but according to Nintendo, he's not even a plumber anywhere.
Oh, is he now?
Why he still dresses like one? Weird, isn't it? Yeah, our new question 1 was wrong because his name was Jumpman.
Yeah, it was.
Jump Mustache Man. Because he was in Conky Dong first, wasn't he?
Yeah. And he was more recognisable than Mickey Mouse, not Michael Jackson.
Oh, it's fair. I mean, Mickey Mouse is sort of dated now, isn't he? You know what I mean?
So,
Well, it wasn't the 90s.
set 3 was just some random ones.
Go on, then.
Actually, I didn't even make any fake ones. These are all just true facts. So I'll just read them out anyway. They're all pretty funny true facts.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
GTA was supposed to be a racing game.
Yep.
Nintendo owns the rights to Mario porn.
I mean, I suppose that's how you get ahead of the competition, isn't it?
So nobody can recreate it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Maybe they've got a collection in the Nintendo offices.
Yeah, they definitely
Got a library.
Doug Bowser just tugging one off to Mario, but
And the Star Fox crew all cut off their legs so they can run faster.
yeah, because they have got like robot legs, haven't they? Yeah, I mean, kind of weird. I want to run slightly faster. I'm going to remove my own legs. Maybe they asked the Strog for some help.
Yeah, maybe. They've all got piston dicks installed. That's how you do it.
What is it, Slippy Toad, the annoying one? That's quite. Oh, Fox! Look at my piston dick. Not now, Slippy. We're on a mission. How small is that, Slippy? Ah! You should have installed a bigger one, Slippy. So I guess in that game, would you say it was a draw between me and Ryan then this week, Stu? Because there was no tiebreaker.
Didn't.
Right, okay then. So now it's time for a completely different game. Who done what and when? Which is my personal entry into this tournamente. And after the fucking debacle last time with the scoring system, I've actually made a spreadsheet. How was that?
Very efficient.
So this game, to remind you, I've just cleared my throat because I'm feeling emotional. Sorry about that. I was trying to cry. So, this game, to remind the listeners, each game, you must guess the year of release and the developer of said game. Not the publisher, the developer. Okay? Thank you. So, question 1. Super Mario Brothers. I repeat, Super Mario Brothers. Developer and date of release, please.
We buzz now, we're both guessing.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. You can both guess if you like.
Oh, Ryan's waiting. Right, okay. 89, Nintendo.
Right.
Nintendo is 87.
Well, you both got the publisher, but neither of you got the year.
Oh, yeah, years
85.
really.
It was 1985, correct?
Damn it!
So, let me just add this up as we go. So you both got 1 point. That's the writing things box. There it is. It's quite difficult doing the fucking spreadsheet on the
Don't
phone.
fill it in then, just.
Do it as a go so I don't forget and fuck it up for you. So, question 2. Metal Gear Solid 2. That's Metal Gear Solid 2.
It's Konami. 2001.
Stu?
Yeah, Konami and 2000.
Oh, you both fucking bracketed it. It was 2001.
Pretty sure I said 2001.
Yeah, you did.
I wasn't listening. Yeah, fair enough. Ryan gets the point. I wasn't listening. I was too excited. Right, next one then. I promise I'll listen this time. Shadow of Mordor. That's Shadow of Mordor. Difficult developer this time, but see how you get on with it.
I know it, mate.
Cool. Yeah, go on then.
Monolith developer, published by Warner Brothers.
Not publisher.
I just
year
said
of
what the
release.
developer was.
Yeah.
And it
Right.
was released 2014.
That fucking tongue motion. Jesus. Stu, what's your thoughts on that?
2015 Monolith.
Okay. It was. I mean, Ryan got it on the fucking nose. It was 2014 Monolith.
Was it October 2014, per chance?
I don't fucking know.
I was going to give it a month as well, but...
Wow, you remember that one very well. This one, you've never heard of before. Die Hard Trilogy. Die Hard Trilogy. And this is, by the way, the European release date for the game. Because that's the one that mattered to us, being previously in Europe before we came to the Wizardverse.
20th Century Fox? Whether they did games or not, no. I'll just guess that anyway, in 1998.
Okay, Stu?
I don't even know who the developer would be.
Here's a tough one.
I don't even fucking know. Capcom and 96.
Well, Stu got the year right. But other than that, you were both out with the rest of it. The developer was Probe Entertainment.
Ooh.
If you remember them.
Nope.
No.
Going back in time there. So, question 5. Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell. Again, this is European release date.
Ubisoft 2003.
Ryan?
Yeah, same. Ubisoft 2003.
Alright. You guys are going to hate me for this, because I got this off the oracle known as Wikipedia, which actually said 2002. So I can't take those out, that answer. We're all good.
I can't believe there's not been a new Splinter Cell game since 2013.
Hashtag bring back Splinter Cell, am I right? Bring back Michael Ironside too. We don't want whoever voiced him in the last game back. It's got to be Ironside, doesn't it? Michael Ironside with his gruff voice. So, question 6. Guitar Hero 3. Guitar Hero 3.
Is that Legends of Rock?
Yes, I think it was, wasn't it?
That's a good one, that one. Or was World Tour the better one?
World Tour was one with the drums and everything.
Yeah, Guitar Hero 3 was the last guitar only one, wasn't it?
What the hell is the publisher, developer?
Do you want to give you a clue? Would you like a clue?
No,
Alright then.
can't remember. Oh yeah. Harmonix,
What year?
2006.
Stu?
2000. Yeah, 2006. But I think it's Neversoft, isn't it?
Stu gets the point.
Ah, yeah, Harmonix did Rock Band.
Neversoft. You were both out though. It was 2007 the release, yeah? That was a good one, that, wasn't it? I could hear your brains ticking away.
Harmonix did Rock Band, though, didn't they?
Yeah. And the final one, this one that you two won't know about, so feel free to just snipe into the water. Final Fantasy 15. AKA the unfinished one.
Is this the one you're in love with?
No. It's the one I'm not in love with, because it was unfinished. For a game that sold on its story, it didn't actually have one. It just four bellends driving around in the car. And the baddie was a man that looked like an antique dealer.
Oh.
It wasn't very good.
2016 Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
Squeenix, 2017.
Actually, it was Squeenix, wasn't it?
Well, in those cases, you both got 1 point, but for different things. Stu got the year, Ryan got the developer. And that brings to a head round 2. At the end of... obviously, I think, did Ryan win the first one? I've written it down. Give me 1 sec. I've got a big scroll where I've written it all down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ryan won round 1. Round 2 was a draw, so therefore it's 2-1. Yeah, in the running league that is this game. I don't want to put a number, I want to put a word, you fucking jabbo. Right, something like you've got a fucking word, is it? Enter text or formula, but don't give me the option to put fuck! I'll just put it there. So there you go. It's now 2-1. How about we have a goosey gander at what those fucking wizards are doing up in the wizard's tower, eh? They better not be fucking reviewing games. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's do the crystal ball.
Somewhere in the dark and nasty regions where nobody goes stands the wizard's tower. Deep within this dank and uninviting place works Shart Select.
Hello.
Overworked employees of the wizards upstairs.
Stuart, milk me.
But that's nothing compared to horrors that lurk beneath the trash door. 'Cause there's always shit games down there. In the dark. Waiting to come out.
Hello, everybody. I've just been for a cracking shit.
Was it a Ghostbuster?
It fucking was, mate. It's the strangest sensation. But then I'm starting to wonder if we've got similar plumbing to what they've got in Harry Potter, and they just magic the poo away somewhere. Can you believe they actually put that in the fucking official wiki?
Really?
Yes, it's true, because fucking weirdo Bella and J.K. Rowling keeps making weird changes to it. Oh, by the way, Dumbledore's gay now. No, it's not, you just fucking said that. And then, and when they do a poo, they magic it all away somewhere. You know where they magic it to? My house. That's why I now live in a tower. Fuck you, Dumbledore. Anyway, let's talk about... What?
Dumble cunt.
Dumble Bellend, more like, am I right? Anyway, how about we do something we've never done before and tier some video games?
Oh yes,
What
I
do you
like the
think to
idea
that?
of this.
Yes, it's a unique, hot new idea I've just come up with. What we'll do is we'll have these different tiers. At the bottom, we've got trash, which is where Master Cumbrack can throw all the games he reviews. And then we've got meh. And then we've got okay. And then we've got good. And then we've got thick. And then we've got Shart. And then, at the top, on the lofty height, you'll never guess what I've called that one, everybody. Wizard. What do you think of that?
Oh, yes. Very egotistical.
Well, of course. Well, we are nothing if not egotistical wizards. You couldn't see that, but I just steepled my fingers. It was
What do you
very...
mean you couldn't see that? We were all sat in the same room. I saw exactly what you were
You were
doing.
all looking away from me. Master Cumbrack was looking at his foot, and you were watching an ant walk across a table like in Chopper. Oh no, Master Wizard's done himself a mischief. Anyway, who wants to go first on reviewing a game today?
Ooh, me.
Ooh, how exciting. Go ahead, Master Wizard.
Yes, I want to talk about BPM, or bullets per minute.
Bullets per minute.
Yeah.
That sounds fascinating.
Yes, it's actually only came out on the 15th of September.
Ooh,
This
recent.
year.
On the pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Developed and published by Awe Interactive. That's AWE.
Oh, like
Awe.
shock and awe.
Shock and Awe.
Yes.
Not oh.
Yes.
Oh.
It's,
How would you even spell that?
It's out at the moment just on PC, but it is getting a port onto consoles too.
Very good.
Yes.
Lucky you've got an Auspex machine that's set up like a gaming PC.
Exactly, yes. We play as a Valkyrie on a quest to kill lots of demons in classic places such as Asgard and Helheim and
Oh,
Van
a
Hel.
world of Nordic mythology.
Yes.
Yes, quite. I went there once. It was wicked.
Yes. It's a rhythm action FPS.
Okay.
So you have to shoot and kill demons and evade attacks to the beat of the music.
That sounds brilliantly clever.
Yes, and it's heavy metal music.
I've tried this to classical. It doesn't quite work the same.
It's good, but fuck me, is it hard?
Oh, you mean the game?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you start off with nothing, and it's randomly generated dungeon.
Yes.
You have to go through and clear each room, and you get a little reward.
Ooh.
It could be a few coins,
Ooh.
or a potion, or a key.
Sounds like a trip around the wizard's tower to me.
And then these keys open said locked containers where you could get new guns.
Ooh,
if you're lucky enough. If
Okay.
RN Jesus is happy with you.
RN Jesus. I
Yes.
see what you did there. How twee. I like that very much, Lee. How twee. How delightful.
There's also a giant chicken you can buy from. He has a little shop.
Ooh, very nice. What's his name?
I can't remember.
Shame.
And there's also a robotic T-Rex blacksmith who sells you guns.
I'm sure I used to live near one of those.
Yes, but you have to obviously spend the coins that you collect throughout your dungeon run.
Ah, very nice.
Which is good. You can get all these. There's lots of different guns, but you have to reload them in beat with the music as well. And it's not just one press to reload. It's like for the pistol, for example, you take the clip out, and then you have to press reload again to put another clip in.
Ooh, that sounds dramatic.
Yes, like you have to reload each individual revolver bullet.
Yes,
into
your
the
voice
chamber.
sounded like Ryan from downstairs then.
I've got a bit of a sore throat.
That was very strange. What happened?
And you also have to reload, like the grenade launcher, for example. Has to press reload 4 times.
For the
Each
beat.
different stage of the reload.
Okay, I can see how that would work.
Yeah.
That's very good. It sounds like a very unique game.
Yes, but it's fucking hard. You only can survive 4 shots, and if you die, you lose everything and go right back to the very first level.
That sounds awful. I would lose my temper with that because I'm rubbish at games.
Yes, I've got to the 3rd boss out of the 7 levels
Jesus.
and died there. That's the furthest I've got.
Very good.
So I have a rage quit and then come back a few hours later to try again.
I wondered why you destroyed the top of the wizard's tower. You were rage quitting, weren't you, again?
Yes.
I had to rebuild it using magic.
However, believe it or not, this BPM game is not the game I was looking for.
Ooh.
No.
The twist to this tale.
Yes. Master Cumrag told me this was the one that features songs from my favourite bands, but it is not.
Just not.
Master Cumrag, how do you defend yourself?
It's not, no. The game got confused with, and the game I still have on my wish list, which that's why I was curious why I haven't got this one yet. It's because it's not out yet.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
The game I was after is called Metal Hellstorm.
Metal
And that is another
Hellstorm.
rhythmic music style shooter.
How do you defend yourself, Cumrag?
They're both the same sort of fucking game.
That's not going to cut it. I'm afraid I'm going to have to tickle your balls whilst hanging you off the tower with a feather duster as punishment. And then make you ass chug
And,
beer.
That game, Metal Hellsinger, is out in 2021. But if you watch the trailer, it is very similar to BPM.
Okay.
See?
But it's got musicians from Archangel and Trivium and
Another heavy metal
yes, and
band.
2 more that I cannot remember right now have lent their voices to the song.
I
very
thought this
good.
looked.
That sounds.
I thought it looked different when you were playing it than what I remember seeing.
You were sat
Yes,
there
yes.
like, ooh,
So-
what's this?
Yeah, that's Metal Hellsinger, and that's out in 2021. But still, Bullets Per Minute is a very good game.
Ooh.
It's fucking hard, like I said. and people have posted screenshots that they've completed it on hard difficulty,
Fuck
and
them.
I can't even do it on easy.
I've got a confession. I've already completed it on this hidden difficulty mode. Super difficult mode. Because I am Master Fenric, Master of the Nine Circles, and Lord of the Wizard's Tower. Already completed it, mate.
Right, okay.
How do you score it up on the board of scores?
I'll stick it in good. Yes, it is good.
I have just one question. Does the vendor in the game sell Shantiri crystals?
No.
I will never bloody find one. I'll keep looking. What about you, Cumrag? What games are you bringing to the table?
I will review Grand Theft Auto 4, unless it's already been done.
I do not believe it has.
Oh, I didn't think it had. It's a tale of a rags to slightly better rags, of an Eastern European man called Nico Bellic, and his cousin... What's his fucking name? Roman, yes. The cunt keeps asking you to go bowling.
I hate bowling.
But it's quite a grim tale, a very gritty rendition of the real life city of New York.
Yes, I hear that exists.
Yes, but for some reason it's on an island, so he can't escape.
Ooh.
But yes, it's got a fun tale. It crosses and twists and turns with other people within the story and the DLCs. Like Gay Tony and the biker fellows. Lost and Damned. The ones. But yes, it's not got any of the silliness from the previous Grand Theft Auto titles, such as fucking jetpacks and being a spy and all that nonsense.
Yes.
It's very much grounded.
Oh, yes. San Andreas.
Yes.
Turn to the hood. Oh, yes. You are now a fighter jet pilot.
Yes.
Yes, fucking
That's a pilot who wasn't a wizard.
And steal some green goo from Area 51.
That was basically just something I invented that they stole and put in Area 51.
Yes.
That was based on the true story.
But I quite enjoyed the damage model that was brought into GTA 4. I enjoyed just recreating car crashes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, but the cars sort of felt like they were on casters or little plastic wheels.
Yes.
And there were hilarious ragdoll effects.
Yes, especially when they're drunk.
Yes, because it introduced the... what's it called?
Was it the Aurora engine?
No.
No.
I can't remember the fuck it's called. Anyway, it was a new engine that they tried out in their previous game, Rockstar's Table Tennis.
Of course. Where better to try it than table tennis?
Exactly. But yes, you get to fall down stairs quite realistically.
Yes, and you steered with his head like a toddler.
You did, yes. And it had hilarious effect of if you were drunk and an NPC you were with, such as an Irishman called Paddy, got too drunk, fell over, and you could smack his head off a curb and die, forcing you to fail the mission.
And
it starts from the very beginning.
Yes, because nobody heard of checkpoints back then.
Yes, you have to do the whole fucking thing again.
Yes. Of course, we wizards invented checkpoints after Master Cumrag fell down the stairs and landed arse first on the Buzz Lightyear action figure.
Yes, fell.
Well, at least that's what he told us anyway.
Yes, it was very unfortunate that the wings expanded as well. All you could hear was muffled,
Indeed.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue!
To infinity and beyond!
Yes. Anyway, I'll put this... Now. Is GTA 5 on the tiers?
Oh, no, I don't think we've been brave enough to wizard rank that one yet.
Maybe next week, eh?
Fuck. Which one's better?
Yes, now is your conundrum, my friend.
See, I'd like to put this on the wizard tier, but I think GTA 5 improves on GTA 4. But
I would say in some ways it does.
But
in some ways it doesn't.
But GTA Online drags the fucking thing back down.
Yes.
So maybe they're both Shart.
I like your thinking there, my Wizard League chum.
But I feel that Wizard deserves a GTA game.
Yes, but which one? That's the question. That's for you to decide. That's your homework, Master Cumrag.
Why just me? Why was you not a council?
No. I'm the bill-paying wizard around here, and I say it's down to you, Master Cumrag. Stop being naughty. Sorry? What did you say? Yes, Master Fenrig is what you should be saying.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, just stick it in fucking Shart and let's be done with
Okay,
it.
Shart.
Master Wizard's getting angry now. Oh, you know what he's like when he gets cross.
He's always getting cross.
Remember, we have to think if it is a perfect game for it to fit into Wizard. Unless you're Fenrig and put random games in there.
Actually, I put games that are perfect to me in there, so suck my winky all day long, if you like. It tastes like lollipops. So, for my game, of course our thoughts are unique and we don't copy those idiots down in the shed at all, no matter what some people say. But do you remember that Winstorf one was whinging on about the Final Fantasy VII Remake ages ago, and how he wasn't going to play it and it wasn't necessary? Well, I have traded in some games for it at my local Wizardly game store, and I'm ashamed to say it's actually very good. I didn't want to like it. I actively went into it going, harumph! Much like Cumrag just did. Harumph, we don't need to expand upon the opening part of Final Fantasy VII in a 40-hour game. It's nonsense. And now, having played it for about 25 hours, it turns out maybe it's quite good, and I'm glad they did. Yes, it expands upon, as I've mentioned, the first maybe couple of hours of Final Fantasy VII, in which a bloke called Cloud, who used to be an elite soldier for the evil Shinra Corporation, joined some terrorists in bombing some reactors. To save the planet from naughty Shinra, who are sucking up all the life force. Which they use as fuel. Anyway, much jiggery-pokery happens and he gets into many adventures along the way, including a quest at the moment where he has to dress like a lady to trick a gangster. Which was in the original as well. I didn't think they'd keep that in because it's fucking ridiculous, but there you go. It's still there. I suppose it helps that he's a Square Enix character, so he looks kind of androgynous anyway, but there you go. So it's got pretty graphics. It remixes all the original music very nicely. And yeah, it expands well upon the old pre-rendered scenery and makes it bigger and more sort of modern. Like you can walk around it and go, ooh, look at all these people wandering about. I'm really enjoying it. And it's for that reason I'm going to put it in the thick tier, because it's a thick game for thick people.
So are you going to eat your wizard's hat?
Yes, I'm going to eat it with my bumhole, which is the way that all wizards should eat their hats. I'm going to put it down upon the floor, cast a spell of solid solidification upon it, and slide down it from the tip right to the brim. Any questions?
No.
Very well. Right, go and do your fucking homework, Cumrag. Come on, Master Wizard, let's go to the dildo room and fuck each other.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, no?
I'm just going to watch.
Okay. Let me tell you about some ideas I've had for summoning some demonic sex toys. Fucking hell, I'm just what Fenrig's just stealing the games I'm playing, you know.
I must be watching you.
Tell you what, Master Cumrag just got a bollocking, didn't he? Did you hear that, Stu?
Yeah.
He got a bollocking.
No.
Poor Master Cumrag. What did he ever do wrong, man? I think Master Fenrig's just on one at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he might just be getting pissed off with the whole Shrek situation.
Either that or
I've just read...
he's just having to deal with the fact that he made a big song and dance about how he's never going to play the Final Fantasy remake. Now he's played it.
Here's the weird thing. I made that big song and dance about it, not him. Why is he angry about it?
I don't know.
It just feeds these sick rumours going around that we are the wizards and we're just doing impressions of them. It's sick. People need to stop with this filth. Ban this sick filth. Everyone knows the wizards are separate people and they've kidnapped us.
It doesn't help that they always get guests when we get guests.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
They were like wizard versions of the guests we get.
Yeah, no,
It's very strange. Or like they got an Oblivion Guard when Emmett Lefebvre just happened to stop by. It was all very strange, wasn't it? Anyway, talking of the Wizardverse and people in it, we have a new patron on Patreon, don't we?
Yeah.
Don't sound too excited, Ryan.
Yeah. Patreon.
Yeah, our new Patreon. Why don't we tell the world all about him?
Steph, innit?
Well done, Ryan. That's fantastic. Cheers, buddy. It's a in real life friend of the Shart Select crew from back in the real world, Steph Gannon. Yay! Thanks for giving us money to improve our world and maybe escape from this hellish place one day.
Yeah.
What's Steph's Twitter handle in case people want to check out her works? Is it FEJ Gannon?
Yeah.
At FEJ Gannon, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's our new patron. Thanks for signing up. I hope the drip trade doesn't traumatise you too much.
Especially that last one.
Winstall from Ryan.
Just so they're aware that the money that they donate is going towards buying the little foam squares that I could put around the shed to improve the audio quality.
So we don't hear Bungle trying to scratching on the fucking windows all the time.
Yeah.
Or that haunted tree that shouts abuse at people all the time like it's played on Xbox Live. Yeah, weird tree. It's not shouted this week though, so I think we're okay. It just comes to life occasionally. You have to feed it Monster Energy to calm it back down. So, this has been Shart Select, another episode of everyone's favourite gaming podcast. To round us out, I'm going to pass the book to Ryan to read from the Holy Scripture.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so bye everyone.
Bye.
You've been listening to Shart Select. You can find us on all of the socials at Shart Select Pod. Back on YouTube now as well, yeah.
Oh,
YouTube,
baby.
YouTube.
Oh, baby YouTube.
Plug. You can also have a look on there at my gameplay of bullets per minute. It also does cut out abruptly because I raged quit.
Oh, is that where you rage quit?
Yeah, right at the end. It's like, I'm going now. You can see it on the chat. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's enough now.
Shit.
And see what I mean, but the music's very good. It's all like heavy metal and shit.
Very good.
And anyway, YouTube. Also on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ShartSelect.
We're there.
See you next week.
Oh, and we're on Amazon Music as well.
Oh, yes.
Amazon
So,
Music.
yeah, if you could go on there and give us a little follow.
Does it work if you tell Alexa to play Shart Select? Has anyone tried it?
I've not got an Alexa.
We need to find someone who's got an Alexa to practice, don't we? Alexa, play Shart Select. Did it work?
Would Google work? With your little
Hey Google, play Shart Select. See if anyone else that works for anyone. I don't know. I'll try it upstairs. I go upstairs. I'll try.
Oh yeah, I'll try it on my Google right now. You're tempting me now. They're live on the podcast. Hey Google. Are you fucking listening to me? What a prick. Hey Google, why are you listening to me? Hey Google, play some Shart Select.
Sure.
No, this is not what I asked for.
Original version, full HD, 1080p on YouTube Music.
Hey
Please
Google,
don't.
play Shart Select. Maybe Google doesn't realise Shart is like a word, so.
$1 billion. The question is, who let the dogs out?
This is what you got, huh?
What the fuck?
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Alright, copyright strike.
Who would copyright strike that, for fuck's sake? Bye, everyone.
Play Shart Select.
Yes, I play Shart Select on Google Podcasts.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Ryan got it.
Ryan and the 3.5-inch floppy. Podcast.
There you go.
Amazing.
You just have to make sure you understand you're saying Shart, not Baha over here.
I didn't say bar. You heard me.
You have to go Shart. Try it, Stu. Do it on your phone.
I've got Siri, haven't I?
Hey Google, play Shart Select.
Hey Siri, play Shart Select.
Sharp.
No, fuck you. Don't play Baby Shark.
Yeah, it does.
Fuck
It
this.
does work on Siri as well.
Oh, yeah, I can hear it, yeah.
I just trying to play fucking Baby Shark.
Hey Google. Play Shart Select. Play Shart Select.
Are we still on an episode then?
Sharp selected. Anyway, I think we ended the episode about 5 minutes ago. I don't know.
You say bye. I have to say bye
Yeah,
now.
we said bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hey Google. Say goodbye.
What, dude?
Say goodbye. This is us because it's a song. That's right. It's a song by Chris Brown.